What's up, y'all? It's L Complex on YouTube and on TikTok, Love 504. I know I need a haircut. Shut up. So listen, what I want to talk about in this video is standards. And this is particular to my community. So what I don't understand is y'all have these relationships where they were horrible, right? You meet somebody, the conversation comes up, when was your last relationship? How was it for you? Is there anything that, you would want different going into this new relationship and it always comes out the horror stories, what your ex did, Oh, they would take your car while you were at work, ride out your gas, have other women in your car, um, not take care of the maintenance on your car, smoking in your car, drinking in your car, joy riding with their friends in your car, leaving you stranded at work, not bringing you lunch, late from picking you up from work, late bringing you to work, putting their hands on you, taking money out the joint account, you know, leaving it deficient, all of that, right? And just about anything that you can imagine that could be horrible to do to somebody in a relationship, right? And then you meet somebody from day one who is nothing but green flags. They're respecting you, they're respecting your time, they're respecting your effort, they're showing appreciation, they're considerate, they're empathetic, um, they care about you, they're doing just because things, just because gifts, just because dinners, taking you out on dates, just treating you like a queen, just rolling the red carpet out for you, right? And then you give this person a whole long list of standards that you didn't give to the motherfuckers that came before them. Now all of a sudden you got standards. Where were the standards when you were getting your head knocked in between the washer and dryer? Where were those standards when they were cheating on you and bringing a side piece in your home? Where were those standards for that person in? You can't say, "Oh, I've learned so much and now I'm not going to, let this happen to me and be treated this way and be treated that way, so I have standards and expectations for you." When you saw those red flags a mile away and you stuck with it, you stayed 10 toes down with it. Now you meet somebody that is doing the absolute most to ensure that they are showing you that they respect you and that they value you and that they care for you. And you have all these standards. And they make one wrong move, one wrong step, you cutting them off. Or you finding a way to you icing them out. You know what I'm saying? But only to turn around and end up with a similar type that you had before. Y'all don't want the ones who treat you right. I'm convinced. Y'all don't want the ones that treat you right. Plain, simple, and done. You do not want the ones that treat you right. Because the ones that treat you right are boring to y'all. The ones who treat you right don't have enough motion for y'all. The ones who treat you right don't have enough money for y'all. The ones who treat you right are most of the time are not the ones that everybody wants. See, y'all want the ones that everybody wants. Y'all want the ones that have all this swag, all this drip. That's what's important to y'all. That's what's important to y'all. And 9 times out of 10, that particular type that you going for, that you like, it's gonna dog you out. So why is it that all of a sudden you have all of these standards? You want a bad boy, no Diddy. Or maybe. You know what I'm saying? Where are all these standards before the good guy came? Where were all these expectations? Where was it? And why is it that You find everything wrong with the person that's treating you right. It could be the smallest, it could be the smallest little thing. I don't like the way you bit into your toast. The crunch was too loud. I don't like the way you tied your shoe. You bent over instead of propping your leg up on something. Like something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Why do y'all do that? I don't understand. Help me to understand. Because it seems like to me, the person that is treating you right, the person that is doing the absolute most to be with you, the person that is, you know, being a good person to you, a sweetheart to you, that should be your dream. But it's not. It's not.